Gayle Lofthouse.
BBC Radio Leeds. Now, the winners of the 5th Child Friendly Leeds Awards were announced last night in a very star-studded ceremony at Leeds City Varieties. The awards celebrated people, places and organisations that are helping to make Leeds a child-friendly city. It showcased the talents and achievements and the energy of the city's youngsters as well. Winner of the best place in Leeds for children and young people was CATCH, which stands for Community Action to Change Hair Hills. And on the line, I've got Ash Razzaq, who is the founder of CATCH and joins me now. Hello, Ash.
Hi there, how you doing?
Yes, I'm not too bad. How are you feeling now?
Yeah, excited and, to be fair, quite overwhelmed with it all. But it's been an amazing night, and today's we've had just phone calls and congratulations from a lot of people, a lot of partners that we work with.
Oh, well, that's amazing. I mean, for people who don't know, can you tell us a bit about CATCH? What does CATCH do?
Yeah, so we've actually changed the meaning of CATCH now recently to Community Action to Create Hope, because we attract a lot of young people from various areas. But essentially what we do is we run a community and a youth centre in Hare Hills that's managed and run by passionate volunteers, but in particular young people that run the community centre. And just to give you a bit of background to the centre itself, it all stems from a policing project that was developed to look at a piece of wasteland that we really changed into a multi-purpose games area for the community. One thing led to the next, and we then set up a sort of a youth provision in a modular building on a school site at Hovingham Primary School in Hare Hills. And then a few years later became a registered charity, started doing more activities with young people in the area in local parks, trying to engage them in all sorts of different activities and diversionary activities over bonfire nights. And then we had a crazy idea where there was a modular building that West Yorkshire Police had in Wakefield, which was part of an old trading site. That was actually up for that they were going to demolish it.
All right.
So we actually moved it to Leeds.
Oh.
And we moved it a few years ago as a building as a whole. We had a contractor that was really keen to get stuck in and help us out with the project. And then through a number of businesses supporting us and partners, we raised funds, services in kind, and they supported us to refurbish the building and make it into this fantastic community youth centre. But the real thing that I would probably say is that the young people have pretty much refurbished the building and done everything themselves, and now they sort of ultimately manage the building.
Oh my gosh. Well, I mean, it absolutely sounds like you put your all into this place. I mean, and you're doing things that nobody else has ever done. But in terms of, you know, where you're placed and all that sort of stuff, what are the big challenges that you face?
Yeah, so I mean, Hare Hills itself is a challenging place. I mean, it's a great place in terms of diversity and the people that live here.
Yeah.
But underlying all that, we've got young people in this area that experience a lot of issues. And you know, there's things around weapons awareness that we're currently trying to get off the ground with West Yorkshire Police. But there are a number of issues that affect young people, and it's, you know, in terms of child poverty, this area is quite high. So what we try and do is we try and empower young people. We try and get them off the street. We bring them into our provision at CATCH, and really we provide an opportunity for young people to go through our volunteer program and then become mentors and actually mentor people that are probably the same age as them or maybe younger children, and we bring them through this volunteering process. So it's like, for example, homegrown individuals and volunteers that are now managing the centre, and we run various sort of youth programs. We're open 3 nights a week for people to come in on an evening to the sessions. We run a girls group. There's martial arts going on another night. We've got dance that's with our partners Dazzle that come in and do dance. And then we've got the police cadets that run from our building on a Thursday night as well. So there's a range of activities going on. And on top of that, we've got a community cafe, which is open during the day, and then it turns into a youth cafe on a night, which is run by young people.
Sounds absolutely Amazing, particularly these days when all you seem to hear about young people is, well, the board. You know, I mean, there's so much going on there, and whatever you're doing, it's working, and the award is absolute proof and testament of that. Well done. It sounds incredible. And thank you so much for coming on. Do you get a little award or something then? What do you get?
Yeah, we've got a little plaque, and we've got a certificate which we can put up quite proudly. But just before I get off the line, I just wanted to say a thank you to all the volunteers that we've got that have helped us throughout the years. Yeah. And the businesses and partners. I mean, the business support has been fantastic. You know, we're working with a few businesses at the moment that are building apps for us. And you know, the fire service and the police service have been fantastic as well.
Amazing. It sounds amazing. You're all working so beautifully together. Thank you so much for coming on. The founder of Catch. This is Ash Razzaq. Thank you, Ash. Nice to talk to you. Take care.
Thank you very much.
Bye-bye.
Cheers. Thanks. Bye.
Gayle Lofthouse.
BBC Radio Leeds.